home. I'm here. I'm ready to get this done.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Steezy's channel. It's your girl, Jessie.
And your boy, Clay. And for this episode of 3 Choreographers, 1 Song, we have the powerful sisterhood trio, the Ford Sisters, featuring Krista Ford, Kaylee Ford, and Brianna Ford.
The three will be performing to Still Feelin' It by Mr. Fab.
Let's get into it. Choreographer number 1, Krista Ford.
Hi, my name is Krista Ford, and I currently dance with 2 lovely women who look so much like me you might think we're related. And we are. And we call ourselves the Ford Sisters. Well, my general thought process when I was choreographing my piece was to just give a lot of body to it. I wanted to implement a lot of grooves, waving, a lot of energy into it, because I know Kaylee and Brianna, they're gonna go a lot more intricate, a lot more minimalistic movement, and I wanted to go the complete opposite spectrum of that. So I was inspired by them to be uninspired. Does that make sense though when I explained it? My all-time favorite moment in my choreography is when he goes, I just want to party with somebody's body, get a little naughty. That part, a little explicit, but it just feels so good in my body when I do it. I'm just like, ooh, just gotta sauce it out, you know? To just, get it on.
Sandy and activist about to nod on Broadway. What's happening? Davis, where you been, bruh? On 80 in a bin, bruh. In my Mozzie.
Come on, Krista.
I bought that from Life of the Party, and I just wanna party with somebody's body. Get a little naughty and turn out the party. Like, hey, I'm in your Via's face with the Dia's face. This the album, not the Can I get it? Or I came with it too, I'm still chilling with the sound that we started, they still in it. But they just let us know they still feeling it. Yeah, I'm still feeling it. I'm still feeling myself. I'm still feeling myself. Yeah, I'm still feeling it. I'm still feeling myself. I'm still feeling myself. Yeah, I'm still feeling me. Not none of that.
Zam! Nice. That's my sister. I don't normally get to see my sisters dance solo.
I mean, she's like a fireball. She right at the gate, she's like, all right, this is me. This is what I do. Anytime I watch Krista dance, she's always using her body to the fullest. That's why I love Krista so much, and I love watching her dance because she makes you feel like you want to dance with her and get up and be like, hey.
Something that surprised me in Krista's piece was her dynamics. She's always very explosive, but how she was able to kind of contain it and then explode back out. Good job, Krista.
She normally wants to just make everything super big, but specifically for this dance, I saw her really pull out certain beats and really execute strongly and make choices. I love her choices that she did.
I would say one of my favorite moments of Krista's piece is when she does the little sneak.
And then I also love when she's doing the body. I mean, I already pointed out, but
my favorite moment in her piece is when she goes like, and it's kind of like contained, and then she explodes right back out. I love that part.
Choreographer number 2, Kaylee Ford.
Hi, my name is Kaylee Ford, and I am one of 3 of the Ford sisters. I really wanted to play off of how he was saying and what he was saying, so the character aspect and all the intricate beats. I'm a really big musicality person, and so I just wanted to combine those 2 things and cook it in the oven and create this beautiful croissant of all these layers. So my inspiration for this piece came from both my sisters. Krista, she's very groovy, so I wanted to add that kind of into my dance. And then my other sister, Brianna, she's very intricate, and I wanted to combine those both, but I also was inspired by Lando Wilkins. His musicality is it's just perfection. My favorite moments, number 1, is when I go to the floor. I never go to the floor. I am not a floor dancer, so I don't know, God just hit me with that, so. And then my other one was at the end. I kind of do like this character pushover. I just found it really cute, and yeah.
Sandy and activist about to nod on Broadway. What's happening? Davis, where you been, bruh? On 80 in a bin, bruh. In my Mozzie. I bought that from Life of the Party, and I just wanna party with somebody's body. Get a little naughty and turn out the party. Like, hey, I'm in your Dia's face with the Dia's face. This the album, not the Can I get it? Or I came with it too, I'm still chilling with it. The sound that we started, they still in it. But that just let us know they still feeling it. I'm still one of them.
I knew it.
Kaylee. That's Kaylee right there. Yep, that's my sister.
It's expected to be unexpected. Because I know Kaylee and I know what she does and how she moves, but I've never seen it to its fullest capability because we've never had a time where we could dance separately and really just do our own thing. It showed her so much with all the character moments that she had.
And especially when she choreographs, you could watch the video 5 times and notice something new within each video. The way she dances is very complex. She also really sits within musicality. Oh, so the beat goes boom, and then she'll go the whole boom, while naturally other people will be like, okay, boom.
I think what surprised me the most was
How much femininity that came through. Mr. Fab is you're just making stank face the whole time. So her ability to add in those feminine, especially when she does I don't know, the petting the air kind of thing.
She also did a part where when she went to the floor, Kaylee never does floor work. She never does floor work, ever, ever, ever. Anytime we try to do floor work, she'll be like, nah.
Kaylee hates floor work. I love floor work, so I always bring it up, and she always says no.
Like, immediate reaction is her to go, nope.
I'll literally look at her, and she'll know I'm about to say something about floor work, and she just goes, yet she looks the best doing floor work. I mean, you can see it. There's the proof.
Kaylee's like the biggest shocking person out of all of us because she's very shy, doesn't always initiate the first conversation. When she dances, it's like, boom, I'm here. I'm ready to get this done. It's crazy how we dance the complete opposite spectrum of how we act in person. It's crazy.
Choreographer number 3, Brianna Ford.
What's up, y'all? My name is Brianna Ford. My general thought process for choreographing mainly is about me dissecting the music, and I really like seeing all the layers to each song and then making my own recipe, you could say, till you get a final dish. Because of how many layers to the song there's like 7 or 8 layers within a certain section verse. There's just so much information that I could possibly go on, the endless pathways I could go, that it was a bit difficult, but once I decided, oh, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit that tss, or the ding ding ding, then I was good to go. One of my main inspirations for this piece is from Jabberwockies, because that's the reason why we found this piece of music in the first place. And I just love how simple their movements are, but at the same time, extremely effective and entertaining. I would say one of my favorite moments from my piece would be, he's talking about a Maserati, and so I wanted to kind of break down the section a little bit. So my bottom half is like me driving a car on a street, but at the same time, there's like a be-dee-dee-dee-dee-doom-doom. And I wanted to hit that with my fingers, just going ga-ga-ga-da-da-whoo.
Abby Davis, where you been, bro? On 80, and I've been, bro. And my Mozzie, with Ozzy.
Hey, let's go.
Life of the party, and I just wanna party with somebody body, get a little naughty and turn out the party. Like, hey, I'm in the space with the D space. This the album, not the bridge. Who I'm done with, who I came with it, who I'm still chilling with. The sound that we started, they still in it. But that just let us know they still feeling it. Yeah, I'm still feeling it. I'm still feeling myself. I'm still feeling myself. Yeah, I'm still feeling it. I'm still feeling myself. I'm still feeling myself. Yeah, I'm still feeling me.
That ending though.
Dang, I need to like pull up.
She did tick, 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 this thing.
Brianna, please teach me your ways. You're just so clean, and you got strong arms, and I got like noodles. Help a sister out, literally.
I wish I could show you all the pieces that she used to choreograph when we lived back in St. Louis, because the amount of growth she has and as a person and her choreography is just so extreme that if you look back on that choreography, you would not even know it was her choreography.
She was so like sophisticated, what a sophisticated woman.
Okay, well, I guess
My favorite moment from Brianna's piece was, and it will always be, when she did this in the beginning. She does like the swoop arm thing, and then she pulls. That part is just all so clean. I could watch that on replay.
She goes doom, 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 and then she just walk out of it and just does a little boom, boom to the camera. That entire end, it's not even a moment. That entire ending is just fire. And it's unexpected. You don't see it coming the entire time because everything else is really smooth, and then doom, 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 doom. Like she did this part,
And then the very ending, she's like, boom, I'm in it, D, 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 D. Her entire piece is my favorite moment. What?
Abby Davis, where you been, bruh? On 80, in a Benz, bruh. And my Mozzie, with Tazi. I bought that from Life of the Party. And I just wanna party with somebody body. Get a little naughty and turn out the party. Like, hey, I'm in your BS face with the Theus face. This the album, not the can I get it? For who I'm in dealing with? Who I came with, it's who I'm still chilling with. The sound that we started, they still in it. But that just let us know they still feeling it. Yep, I'm still feeling it. I'm still feeling myself. I'm still feeling myself. Yep, I'm still feeling it. I'm still feeling myself. I'm still feeling myself. Yep, I'm still feeling me. Not none of them. Shanti and my mama, it's one of them.
Huge shout out to Russell Athletics for today's gear. And if this video made you inspired to want to become a better dancer, then sign up for CZ Studio now and get access to over 700 classes in different styles for different levels from different teachers.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you want more awesome dance-related videos and more of this series. And ding the notification bell so you can stay up to date with all the latest releases. Peace!